Hey guys, so today is going to be a products I've used up video. This is like my millionth empties video, and I have a ton of stuff. You guys know my wonderful pink bag that I always keep my crap in. Here it is, completely full. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it because this is going to be a long one. Grab some popcorn and hold tight. So first I have Oil of Olay. This is the Ultra Moisture Body Wash, 24-hour moisture after 4 showers. It has a whole jar of the Olay moisturizer inside. I love this. I raved about it in a few favorites videos. It was an amazing moisturizing body wash. Great if you're having trouble with dry skin at all. It was just absolutely amazing, and once I go through some of my other body washes, I will definitely repurchase this. I finished another Rave hairspray. You guys make fun of me because this is so old school, but it's okay. I love my Rave hairspray. It smells so good. Like, even after it's done, the scent lingers. It smells so good, and it holds amazingly. Like, it definitely makes your hair super, super crunchy, which is what I love. I have a few Bath & Body Works soaps here, and I probably have a few more. This was a Halloween one. I tore off the tag so that it didn't look Halloween. I forgot what it was, like a berry scent. Love these, and I have Fresh Picked Blueberry. These are like a hands down must have. You guys have seen my Bath & Body Works hauls. You know that I have to have like 20 on hand at all times. This is kind of random because I just threw everything in here, but I also finished a Give a Little Pink Body Mist, Snowy Violet and Apple Blossom. I got this from last year's holiday, and I completely used it up. I put this in a few favorites videos. I love this scent. It was absolutely amazing. So fresh and clean, and I love that it lingered for a long time. If they have this back this year, I will definitely be repurchasing it. I have a candle here, the White Barn number 3 Renew and Refresh. I mentioned this to you guys before. I think that the White Barn line completely burned through their candles a lot quicker than the regular line. This one did smell amazing though. It was a really great home scent. It was very just nice. It has jasmine and mint in it, and it was just a great home scent. If they had it again, I would definitely repurchase it. I have 6 different wallflowers. I just wanted to show you guys the different wallflowers that I've used so far. I have a sweet pea, pineapple orchid, peach bellini. I also have cranberry woods, twilight woods, and twisted peppermint, and these I love all of them. I didn't have any issues with any of them burning, or not burning, but you know, being plugged in. The only one I wasn't completely thrilled with was the cranberry woods. Didn't have as big of a scent throw as I would like, but I still really liked it. Like, I put it in the bathroom so that it would have a smaller area to fill up, and they were all super amazing. I'm actually completely out of home scents. I plan on stocking up at the semi-annual sale. I used 3 of my Dove deodorants, which I don't know if that's like TMI, but you guys said that you wanted to see everything that I've used up. This is my all-time favorite deodorant. This is the Original Clean Invisible Solid. If you guys saw a haul, I had a few videos back. I actually stocked up on this deodorant for only $1 at H-E-B. Really good deal. This is my favorite. I also had another Twilight Woods of the scent, what are these? The home fragrance refills. I love, this is probably my all-time favorite scent for home plugins because it's amazing, the scent throw. It's very homey, really great scent. And I had 2 more soaps too that I should have showed you probably together. The Vanilla Bean Noel and the Sweet Pea. Again, favorite types of soaps. I haven't really found one that I don't care for. I finished up my Sweet Pea Skin Smoothing Shower Gel. The packaging looks like this. This is kind of not old school, but I think they've switched up the packaging since they've made these. I was not a fan of this. It was super drying on the skin. I didn't feel like the little beads in it were exfoliating, so I just finished it up just to finish it, but I won't repurchase this again. Same thing with this. This is the Apple Blossom Citrus Body Scrub, and I think I got this from I think the Outlet, if I'm not mistaken, a while back. It was super inexpensive. I loved the scent of this. It was very good. Oh, so good. So like apple-y, just with the mix of citrus is amazing. And it was a good body scrub, but I really didn't care for the packaging. I felt like there was a lot of product that was left in there that I just could not squeeze out. And I wasn't going to cut it open and try and get it out. It was just too much work. I really prefer the tubs on these because I feel like it's so much easier to get every last bit of the product out. You guys know I hate wasting things. I finished up 2 more candles, which I should have put with the last candle set, but the Cranberry Pear Bellini. Look at how much the packaging changed since last year. It's so crazy. It still smells the exact same though. Oh, so good. Even when it's burnt, it smells so good. I picked up a ton of these. If you guys saw my Bath & Body Works candle haul, I filmed that one just before this one. But I picked up a ton of these because they had them out this year on a sale. So good. I highly recommend this candle for this time of year. So amazing. I don't even know what else to say. That's like amazing, good, pretty, smells good, wonderful. Like, I don't know what else, what other descriptive words to use. Same thing with this one, Twinkly Night. This one they didn't bring back this year, which I'm disappointed because this is from last year's holiday collection and I burnt it in the fall. Didn't matter to me, but it was so good, and I'm very disappointed that they didn't bring it back because I actually really enjoyed this candle. Okay, and then for shampoos, I actually finished up my Tresemme Keratin Smooth Infusing Shampoo and Conditioner. I loved these two together. I felt like they were a really great combination together. I didn't particularly care for the conditioner by itself, but the shampoo I absolutely loved by itself. Like, I would pair this with my Aussie 3-Minute Miracle conditioner, and it was fine. I didn't have any issues. But when I would use like my Head and Shoulders, which I also used up with the Tresemme conditioner, I like to switch up things so that my hair doesn't get used to certain products. I didn't care for this combination so much. I love the Head and Shoulders. This is the Itchy Scalp. Because I have so many products on my hair all the time since I have curly hair, the Itchy Scalp really helps just alleviate that throughout the day. Especially if I put dry shampoo a couple days in a row, my scalp can get a little itchy from the product. So I love this. And like I said, I loved these together, but not the conditioner individually. So I would repurchase the shampoo, but not the conditioner. And then my 3-Minute Miracle, that just goes without saying. I definitely would repurchase that. This totally may be TMI, but I finished up the Summer's Eve Delicate Blossom Cleansing Wash. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I had so many recommendations for this body wash for postpartum use after. Now, I ended up having a C-section, so I didn't really need for vaginal care or anything like that. This may be completely TMI for some of you guys, and I'm so sorry. But for those of you that it matters, I really wanted to share. This was amazing for postpartum care. I did have a little bit of discomfort down below just for different reasons, and this was so gentle, so nice for down there. It didn't hurt, it didn't sting, it didn't leave anything. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even to clean my incision afterwards, even though it has a scent, I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. So if you're pregnant, you're fixing to have a baby, or you're planning to have a baby in the future, I would highly recommend the Summer's Eve cleansing wash for postpartum use. Okay, so back to regular body wash. I finished up the Olay Essential Oils Ribbons. This is the jojoba extract in Luscious Orchid. I raved about this in a few favorites as well. Amazing body wash. It smells so good. Oh, it just has such a luscious scent, and it just reminds me of taking a shower. Just the scent bringing back memories. So it was very nice, very moisturizing for the skin. I think just the Olay products in general are super moisturizing and great when you have dry skin. I finished up a bunch of skincare products. First off, Bioderma. I have not replaced this, but I absolutely love this product. I'm currently trying the Boots Sensitive Skin Renewal cleanser, or whatever it's called, the toner, and I have not used it long enough to tell you whether I can really truly compare it to the Bioderma. So if I don't like the Boots one, I definitely will repurchase this. It's just super pricey and hard to get here in the States. So if I can love the Boots one enough as I love this one, it's only $4 at Target. I finished the Cetaphil Derma Control Oil Control Foam Wash. This is for acne prone skin, oily skin. I really like this. Any foam wash that I've ever used has been really great for oily skin. I'm currently testing out the Oil of Olay creamy cleanser for oily skin, and so far I'm really liking that. So if it doesn't work out in the long run, this was actually good to the very last drop. It is kind of expensive. I think it's like 15 bucks. You can get it at Walmart, H-E-B, but I did enjoy the entire thing. Oh, I forgot to show the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This stuff smells so good, and I really liked it for a repair mask. You can even smell it through the container here. It did smell divine. It was a really great repair mask, but I would only use it like maybe once every 2 weeks, and it was great for that, and it lasted a long time. I finished the Sun Exfoliant Body Gel Purifying Skin Softener. This is paraben free. I actually had a company send this to me a long time ago, and it came with a oil tanning, like a gradual tanner, and I'm not a huge fan of gradual tanners or tanning whatsoever unless it's in the natural sun. So, but I did like this exfoliator. It was super gentle and nice for delicate areas. Like I would exfoliate my belly when I was pregnant with this, and it was really nice, but I would not repurchase it because it is on the pricier side and I have tried better exfoliators. Also the bio oil, I used this when I was pregnant and I'm still using one. In fact, I have another one I'm almost done with to get rid of stretch marks and just moisturize the area. This is a really great oil for scars, any type of acne that you have. Like, it's just really great in general, but I was using it for stretch marks and I would highly recommend this. It is a little pricey for the bottle and I have a large area to cover, so I do go through them quite quickly, but it was really nice. Same thing here, the Mama Mio Tummy Rub Stretch Mark Butter. This was super expensive. I think like 30 bucks for this little tube, and I was not overly impressed with this. I feel like for my skin, the oil works a lot better at reducing the stretch mark, the appearance of the stretch marks and getting rid of them. This was just like a cream, and it smelled okay and it didn't leave any residue or anything, but I was not too impressed for how expensive it was. I finished up 2 toothpastes, my all-time favorite, which is the Crest 3D. I love this toothpaste. I feel like it helps keep whitening while you're brushing, and then I also finished the Colgate Optic White. This actually worked really well at keeping my teeth white, but I did not like the taste of this. It is a paste, and I much prefer gel toothpaste, and the scent of it was really nice. Like, it was very refreshing for your mouth, but I did not like the way that it tasted afterwards. I finally finished up my Clinique gel, moisturizing gel, Dramatically Different. This I had forever, and I was just trying to use up a bunch of products. As you can see, I used up quite a bit of stuff, and I still have so much stuff, but I really just wanted to use this up and get rid of it. I do like it, but it doesn't work as well for my skin anymore as it used to, which is so disappointing because I did love it at one point. So I used that up, but I won't repurchase it. I also used up the Dermalogica Skin Prep Scrub. This was just a sample size, and I love this stuff. I will definitely repurchase this once I go through another skin scrub that I have. This was amazing. It really just made my skin feel polished and nice. It got rid of any dry areas that I had, any like blackheads that were starting to pop up or anything. It completely got rid of them. I was really, really impressed with this. I know it is kind of a pricey line, but it's well worth it because even this tube alone lasted me forever, and it was a really, really good product. I used up the Seaweed Mattifying Day Cream from The Body Shop. This was just a baby sample. I really liked this for a super long time, but now I just feel like maybe because this one was a little bit older, like I feel like when it's a new packaging, it is really great for my oily skin. This one, like I said, maybe because it was older, it just didn't really work for my skin, so I won't repurchase this until I go through some more products that actually have a current favorite that I've been loving from Origins, and I'm happy with that one for right now. I finished a Bath & Body Works antibacterial. I don't go through these as quickly as I would like, just simply because I have one everywhere. Like, literally everywhere I go I have one. On my makeup vanity, in my car, in my purse, on the baby bag, at work. So I kind of use them all throughout the day. I don't just use one. So I only finished up one, but this one was nice. I love the little convenience of the pocket bags. Emmy finished up the Macadamia Healing Oil Treatment, one of these little ones. I had told you guys in a vlog video a while back that her hair is very textured. If you've seen her in any of my vlogs or videos, you can see she is a quarter black and 3/4 Mexican, so her hair is very textured and curly. Like, I have curly hair, but that girl has ringlets, and her hair is just a mess for me to try and do. It took me a very long time to get used to doing her hair because it's different texture than mine, so I have to do different braids and stuff like that, but I'm definitely got it down now. I have mastered it. I use this in the shower for her. It works amazing for her hair. You only need a little bit. I massage it with a little bit of water and kind of scrub it in her scalp, and it moisturizes her hair so well. And then I also use the Cantu Shea Butter, the Grow Strong Strengthening Treatment. You can get this from Walmart and H-E-B, and it's just kind of like there's nothing left in here. It smells so good. It smells like coconut butter. It is just like a jelly type, almost looks like a gel, and I put it on her roots and just kind of brush it into her hair. That way it doesn't leave it super like greasy or anything like that, but it does give her a nice moisturization afterwards. That's one thing about her hair being so curly and with the texture that it is it's so dry. And if you guys have, a lot of people recommended the brand Mix Chicks, which I haven't tried yet because I can't find it anywhere. So if you guys know where I can get that besides online, let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely want to try that, because a bunch of you recommended that kind of stuff and sent me messages for how you can take care of your hair, or how you take care of your mixed daughter's hair and stuff like that. So that is so helpful. If anybody else has more tips, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I went through one of my Clarisonic brushes. This was the pore scrubber, and the only reason I showed you this one is because this was the first time that I tried the pore scrubbing one, and I actually love this brush. It's the one that has the little blue bristles in the middle, and I love this brush so much more than the other brushes. I feel like it was super exfoliating to the skin. It got deep down in the pores and cleaned them very well, and I really like this one. So from now on, I'm going to be purchasing this brush, and that's the main reason why I wanted to show you guys. Okay, last thing before I go into makeup, I finished the Lush Charity Pot Hand and Body Lotion, and this was nice. It was $5. All the proceeds went to charity, so I like that. It had an okay smell, kind of smelled like chocolate, but the pot was so little, like I had to use this as a hand cream. If I put this on my body, it would have been like 2 uses for $5. That was like way too much money for me to spend on my body. So I used it as a hand cream, not as a body lotion, and it was nice. It was very moisturizing. The scent was kind of overwhelming, especially because I would put it on right before bedtime, so I probably won't repurchase this, but I did like it for what it was there for. Okay, and then for makeup, I finished 3 mascaras. I probably could get rid of a few more, but I'm trying to let them just completely dry out, and if they don't hurt my eyes or anything, go from there. But I finished the Buxom Bare Essentials mascara. This was really nice. I love this for lengthening. As soon as I finish up some more mascaras, I will definitely use this again. The brush is nice and big. It was had a long-lasting, had a lengthening effect on my lashes. I think I filmed too many videos, but it was really nice. It just completely dried out. Same thing with the Maybelline Rocket. Love this mascara. In fact, the combination of these was really nice for lengthening and volumizing. This was so amazing even on its own. I cannot wait to repurchase it, but I'm working so hard on going through other mascaras before I repurchase this mascara. This mascara completely sucked, pardon my French, but this was a Too Faced lash injection. This was just a sample. Luckily, it wasn't like anything crazy that I paid for. So this was horrible. I maybe used it 3 or 4 times, which maybe that's how long you're supposed to use a sample mascara, but it was, maybe I didn't even use it that long, maybe twice. It was so dried out. It did nothing for my lashes. The brush was entirely too large for the sample size. I did not like it. And then I finished 2 brow products. This is the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. I love this for only $1. You really cannot beat it. It was great at doing my lashes. The only reason I'm getting rid of it, because it still has a little bit of product left in it, is because it's completely brown. Like it alters my brow color when I put it on. That's how dark it is. And then this MAC one I had forever. This is super expensive compared to this, like $15 I think for this one, and it was okay. Typical clear mascara or clear brow gel. I use right now the Great Lash, I think it is, clear mascara, and it works well for a couple of dollars. And then, like I said, I'll repurchase this one for $1. I finished 2 chapsticks, an EOS lip balm, which these are kind of hard to go through. I just completely wore it down to the bottom, and I wasn't going to dig any further into there because I just felt like it was getting unsanitary trying to dig my finger around. And then I finished the Burt's Bees Replenishing Lip Balm. Same thing. I dug as far as I could, and I wasn't going to go any further because I didn't want to get more bacteria or anything in it. Those were both really nice. I actually am not, I have a ton of EOS lip balms and I will use them, but I'm actually not a huge fan of these much anymore. I don't feel like they moisturize my lips. They don't nourish them at all, and so it's kind of disappointing. I'll use them, but not a huge fan. The Burt's Bees was great. I'll repurchase this for sure. I used a sample pack of the Josie Maran Bare Naked Wipes, and until I got my Kirkland brand makeup wipes, which I raved about in my last favorites video, I really like these. I felt like these were going to be amazing for future use, but thank goodness I didn't purchase them, because now that I have the Kirkland brand makeup wipes, I'm completely satisfied with those, and these seem like they didn't even work in comparison. But I did like them for the time being until I found the Kirkland brown ones. This eyeliner finally kicked the bucket. This is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. It was really nice for what it's worth, but it just is not, it's not that black anymore. Like, I don't know if you could see, it actually looks kind of black there, but once you use it, like it dries up. It's it's dried up. Actually, that's making me look like a complete liar. I just completely used it over and over again to see if it was dried up, but when I used it the other day, I couldn't get much of anything on my eyelid without tugging at it. So I'm going to throw it away. I have had it quite a long time, and even though it looks kind of black there, it's more like a dull gray. It really is not super black anymore, so it's going to go in the trash. And then last but not least is a MAC powder. I had had this forever. This is a blot powder in the color medium dark. I just finally used it up. Completely gone. I was so thrilled to get rid of this. Now I can't wait to back to MAC it. I really like this powder. I just have so many powders to get through before I would ever consider repurchasing this. But if you have oily skin, I would recommend this. It makes your skin look completely flawless. Just amazing, and you can pack it on and pack it on and pack it on, and it just keeps making it look flawless over and over again. So I would recommend this powder. I just unfortunately won't be repurchasing right now. So I tried to get through that as quickly as I could. I know it was still like a 20-something minute video, which is fine if you guys like that. I'm totally okay with that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my trash, all my empties videos. I'll try and do these on a monthly basis so you can kind of see more clearly what I'm using up every month versus saving them till 3 months later. But anywho, if you guys have empties for the month, let me know in the comments down below what you guys used up, because I'm always looking for little mini reviews on a lot of products. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!